guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, GlamBySam. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be another Colourpop review video because I've just been loving the Colourpop products, and I recently got another palette that I wanted to share with you guys because this has actually been one that has been on my wishlist ever since I wanted to order from Colourpop. This is from the Disney Designer Collection, and this is the It's a Princess Thing Eyeshadow Palette. If I'm correct, this launched in 2018, so it launched quite a while ago, but it had been out of stock for such a long time, and every time I would go on the Colourpop website, I'd really want it, but it was sold out. But then I saw that it was back in stock again recently. I immediately placed an order. I do believe it is now already out of stock again. I really hope that it will get back in stock because, spoiler alert, I really like this palette. This is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette and it retails for $22. I did get $5 off with the code from Rebecca Capel Makeup. So if you want to save $5, so you can use her code, which I believe is an affiliate code. So it just has all these shades on the back, and then the packaging is absolutely stunning. It's black with the 6 princesses on here, and then the stars sort of like sparkle on there, and it's like gold, so it's super pretty. So being the Disney lover that I am, I'm super glad that I now have this. So in this video I want to show you guys how I created this look with this palette, and I also want to show you some swatches of the shades because then you can like really see like what they look like. So if you want to see how I created this look with the Colourpop It's a Princess Thing Eyeshadow Palette, then please keep on watching. So I'm really excited to be trying out this palette. It looks absolutely so gorgeous. So this is what the inside looked like. There's a lot of neutral shades in here, but there's also these very pretty like shimmers in there, as well as some like purple and some darker shades. So there's really a variety of looks you can make with this. So that is also why I'm so excited to create looks with this. So I'm going to swatch a couple of shades for you. This is what Fairy Godmother looks like. If you can see it, it's a very pretty shimmery peach color, and I think it's really pretty. Then next, Ray, which is a very intense shimmery gold color, and that is what that looks like. I think that one is absolutely pretty. I also want to swatch the silver shade in here, which is super creamy and pigmented, like literally, and it's already so pigmented. And then lastly, we'll swatch the shade Enchanted Rose because that is also one of my favorites. It's a really pretty like shimmery burgundy color, and that is what that looks like. I think this has to be my favorite shade in the entire palette, but I think Enchanted Rose with the silver shade in the winter would make an absolutely gorgeous Christmas look. So I just wiped my swatches off for a bit, but now it's time to get into the look. I think we're going to go for a neutral look, but I want to use some of these shimmers. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a fluffy packing brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Grumpy, which is this one, and I'm going to put that all over my lid as a sort of base color. So there is a bit of fallout, so I'm just going to tap the excess shadow off, and then I'm just going to put this all over my lid. So next, taking my PC10 blending brush, I'm going to be taking the shade, this one, which is called Triton, and I'm going to put that in my crease. So far, I really like how these colors are applying. They're very pigmented and they have very pretty undertones. I do have to say this one does look a bit more cool toned in the pan, but on the eye it's a little bit more of a warm toned brown. Then I'm going to be taking the brush that we also took for the first eyeshadow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking the shade called Beast right here. It's a very pretty like burgundy brown color, but there are gold shimmers in there, so I'm really going to have to see how that's going to look on the eyes. I hope the shimmers aren't like too visible because I always think like matte shades with shimmers in there are a bit weird, but I really want to try out this shade because it does look really pretty. I actually love how this looks. It's a very pretty shade, and the gold shimmers aren't really that visible on the eye. Then I'm taking this blending brush from Morphe, which is the Morphe M153, and I'm just going to blend that a bit more. just very, very light pressure. You really don't want to press too hard because then it can get patchy. But if you just press very, very lightly, it will create a very nice blended look. So I really like how that is looking. I do want to go in with a bit more of that shade called Beast and make it a tiny bit darker. So I'm just pressing on some more shadow, and then after this I will blend it again. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in with the shade Enchanted Rose, which is that very, very pretty like burgundy shimmer, and I'm just going to put that on my fingertip and then I'm applying it to my eyelid. So the look is kind of like looking a bit more intense than I had thought, but it does look really pretty, so I don't really mind it. I just love the Enchanted Rose shade, it's so gorgeous. So now I'm going to be taking this pencil brush from BH Cosmetics and I'm going to be taking the white shimmer and I'm just going to put that on the inner corner of the eye. Then I'm taking this pencil brush and I'm just going to take a little bit of the Grumpy shade and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. And I'm mixing that with the shade Tritalon. And then this is the look. I will now put on some mascara and then we're done with this eye look. Okay guys, and this is my review from the Colourpop Disney Princess Thing Eyeshadow Palette. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and I would love to hear in the comments what your favorite shade from this palette is. Also, if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I really appreciate it. But with that said, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day and I really hope to see you on my next video. Bye!